Magazines versus scholarly journals. Choosing the best articles for your research. All of us are familiar with popular magazines. We find them everywhere, from newsstands to checkout lines to doctor's offices. The library has a number of popular magazines that students can browse through. These include stories, fashion, music, sports, and hobby magazines. Their articles are usually very short, written in simple language, and are published to entertain the reader. These magazines are not appropriate for college-level research. News and general interest magazines appear similar to popular magazines, but they cover more serious topics, such as economics, religion, science, or social issues. News and general interest magazine articles are attractive in appearance and are often heavily illustrated. These articles are written by journalists. The language used is geared to any educated audience. Only rarely do these articles cite sources, so it's hard to verify their information. This is an example of an article on linguistics from Scientific American. Although this article does list sources for further study, it does not have footnotes or list the sources consulted, so you are unable to check their facts. News and general interest magazines are very helpful for getting background information on your topic. Perhaps reading some articles in a magazine that focuses on your area of interest will give you an idea for your research topic. Illustrations and charts add punch to a PowerPoint presentation. Lynn University subscribes to thousands of scholarly journals, either in print or, more likely, through one of our many online databases. These journals cover a wide range of subjects, from music to medicine to literature to business and hospitality, to name a few. Scholarly journals are serious in appearance. Articles in journals are generally text-based. They are written by scholars and research experts in the field of study. The writing is geared to those with an understanding of a field's terminology. Footnotes, or endnotes, point to sources of information, and the research is supported by a list of references. This is an example of an article on linguistics from the Journal of Genocide Research. As you can see, it is not nearly as visually appealing as the Scientific American article. The author has thoroughly documented his research through endnotes and bibliography. Articles that are submitted to scholarly journals usually have to go through a peer review process before they are published. For this example, Lynn history professor Dr. John Pickering wrote an article entitled "The Impact of the Sears Catalog on the Buying Habits of 19th Century Americans." After his article is complete, he sends it to an academic publisher. The publisher reads it over and then sends blind copies, that is, copies without Dr. Pickering's name on them, to history professors specializing in 19th century American business. They are considered Dr. Pickering's equals or peers in this subject. The professors read over the article to make sure the scholarship is sound. If the peer review committee approves the article, it is sent back to the publisher and is published in a journal. Scholarly journals are best when you need in-depth information. Your professors will often require you to use some scholarly journals when you're doing research on a paper, especially in an upper-level course. They impose this requirement because they want you to get an academic perspective and find reliable data. For help finding magazine or journal articles, stop by or call the library reference desk at 561-237-7058.